Welcome back to the Barrels on Tuesday morning edition for one final time this month. I have one side that I really want to talk about today. We will also run through my lines on the games that are off the board, and then I will have one strikeout prop pick to give out. So the game I really want to talk about, Rockies Rangers. We are going with Colorado today. I know that laying close to minus 130, already minus 130. With the Rockies on the road is not an easy bet to make, but I think this is the right side, and there is still some value left. So Austin Gomber, I think, is pretty good, and we have some value on here on him because he hasn't been amazing lately. He has been pretty meh in the last like three starts. But if you look at those starts, it has been mostly him getting unlucky. Super high betting average on balls in play, low left on base percentages, high home run to fly ball ratios. He's still missing a lot of bats, even more than before. Exit velocities are pretty low, better than his average. So contact rate the same. There is really nothing that's scaring me. Everything is just telling me it's part of unlucky streak, and he should be all right here. If you look at Gomber's stats through the season, I think he's pretty decent. He's average or better everywhere. His Sierra sits at 4, whip at 1.2, swinging strike rate almost 12%, only 34% hard hit rate. He has a 260 woba to lefties, 320 to righties, line drive rates at 19%. Really no red flags in the profile. As I said, only slight issues that he only averages 5 innings per game started with, which is obviously not ideal with a bad bullpen behind him. But hopefully he can go six here. Rocky's bullpen also got a bit of a day off yesterday. Marquez lost the game for them, so they didn't really have to use any of the better arms. Rockies grading pretty decent in the last 30 days. They had the series on the road at the Dodgers, at the Cubs, at the Giants, at the Astros, at the Padres. So it was a really, really difficult stretch for them in the last 30 days. And they grade second in team WOBA, first in hard contact, but most importantly, 14th in WRC plus, which is obviously park adjusted. So as I've been saying, this is an average offense at this point, and that's much better than what the Rangers can put out. Uh, Texas grading in the last 30 days: 27th in WRC plus, 27th in team WOBA, 28th in hard contact. I mean, it's really ugly. And Lyles is a guy I'm super low on. He has 142 innings this season with a 5.7 ERA. His Sierra sits at 4.9, whip 149. He has a 49% hard hit rate, extremely high, 79% contact rate, swinging strike rate below league average. His strikeout minus walk ratio sits at 18%. His Elias has a home WOBA of 359, WOBA to lefties 355, to righties 378. He has a 26% line drive rate against righties. In his last five starts, Elias gave up 8 earned runs, 1 earned run, 5 earned runs, 6 earned runs, and 6 earned runs. So five or more in four of his last five starts. He had one good start against the Red Sox, which is really an anomaly. So yeah, I like Colorado today. I think anything around minus 130 is a bet. Minus 140, which I can see is on bet 365. I wouldn't touch that. I think minus 135 would be my cutoff here. You can get that right now. So yeah, that's the only side I really wanted to talk about. We will quickly run through the games that are off the board, as we have a couple of those today. So we have Boston. Chris Sale got scratched. This was supposed to be a two-start week for him. That's a no-go. It looks like we don't know who will be the mystery starter for Boston yet. It could be Garrett Richards, who has been pitching in the bullpen for quite a while, but he has been starting games earlier for them. If it's Richards, I would make Tampa Bay minus 127 with Yarbrough on the mound. That would be my line for this game. Cleveland Casey game is off the board. Please Zach Miner. I make Casey minus 104. Basically a pick'em game. I don't think I will be getting involved with this one. Both of these guys are extremely inconsistent. You don't know really what's going to happen, and that's kind of true uh, about both of these offenses as well. Yankees game off the board. Otani got scratched last night. He was hit by a pitch. It looked like nothing, but then they moved him back. Barria will get the start. I make the Yankees minus 144. The lines, what you can see here, are still for the Otani game. So if you can find maybe a stale line with still Otani penciled in, and you can grab the Yankees, I would probably support that. I think we will see something like minus 160 Yankees or something. I don't think you will get a bargain with them here facing Barria, who has been pretty bad. And one more news that's pretty recent: the Giants have this COVID outbreak. Alex Wood tested positive for COVID, so he won't be making his start, but we don't know who will be starting. Obviously, the same is true for this game. If you can grab Milwaukee at any stale price, that would be one I would be interested in. So the strikeout prop. The market really got killed on this one, but I will still talk about this. We went with Davies over 3.5 strikeouts, minus 126 on Pinnacle. This is the Cubs game, of course. Current price is like minus 170. But with these strikeout props, they always bounce back. That's the thing with that. So you should check back like within an hour or two, and then before the game start, they usually bounce back. So this one is a pick for me. So it's a pretty strong one, not just to lean. Davis had at least 5 strikeouts in 6 of his last 7 games, and he is currently on a pretty nice streak. So his last 4 games were 6, 5, 7, and 5 strikeouts against the Rockies, Royals, Marlins, and the White Sox. His outside the zone swing percentage, he has a 29% average through the season, but it has been going up lately. In these last 4 games, 36%, 32%, 30%, and 40%. So he's just getting more swings outside of the zone. The changeup is way better than before, and I think what he's doing right now is working. I know that the guy has a super low floor. I'm extremely low on Davis, but I think he's a guy that can go deep into games. And with his current stuff, I think 4 strikeouts is just a really low bar. Especially, I'm not extremely high on the Twins. I know that they grade really well in advanced underlying metrics, but still, I think Davis will go probably 6 innings here and strike out like 4 or 5. So yeah, wait for this line to bounce back. I don't think the current line will stand on Pinnacle. You will get something like minus 140. That would still be a bet for me. As I said, this is a pretty strong edge. I'm just going to double check it for you, but I make it well above 4, closer to 5. So yeah, get on this if you can before the game starts. Just let me check it. Yeah, I make it for 4.29, but I think with the way his changeup has been looking and the amount of swings and misses he has been getting lately, I would be pretty confident that this one goes over. All right, thanks for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow. If you want to tell my plays, you know where to go. Patreon.com/the Barrel Zone. You can join the Discord channel there. Lots of strikeout props. Some more picks that you won't find anywhere else. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys tomorrow.